Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm here with sort of life update, get to know me type of video, and also a little bit of a Q&A. I thought it would be nice to make because first of all I haven't really been quite active on YouTube as much as I've been before. I am like vlogging quite a lot in the month of October because if you guys didn't know, I started monthly vlogging, so instead of posting a vlog every single week, I'm vlogging the entire month and then I just upload it like at the beginning of the next month. You guys can expect a October vlog on November 1st, but obviously I also want to create other videos in between as well, and I thought this would be a nice one because I think I got some newer viewers as well, especially after the summer when I went to Korea. And I thought it would also be nice to just tell some stuff about me because I feel like you guys don't know me that well, like especially if you just started watching my videos. I think also for newer viewers it would be great to get to know me a little bit better, so, and also give you guys a little bit of a life update because things have changed like in my life, so I thought it would also be nice to like talk about that. So yeah, enough rambling, let's get on with the video. So first I will be telling a little bit about myself. So first of all, hi, I'm Imani. I am 27 years old. I live in the Netherlands. I was born and raised here, so Dutch is also my first language, but I am ethnically not Dutch. I think maybe it's noticeable like that I don't look like a typical Dutch person. Yeah, my ethnicity is something I have always like kept private on the internet for personal reasons, and that is like I have my reasons for it. So also in this video I'm sorry, but I'm not going to share like where I'm from exactly, but I am from like the Caucasus region, so that can be basically anywhere. Like there are many different countries in that region, so but yeah, I have my reasons why I don't want to share it. Maybe in the future I will, but for now I'm just not going to share that. But yeah, I am 100% Caucasian actually, so both my parents are from there. They were born there and they moved to the Netherlands right before I was born, so I was born here. I live in The Hague. I don't mind sharing which city I'm from because The Hague is like one of the biggest cities in the Netherlands. I really feel like if I was living like in a small city in the Netherlands I would rather not share it, but yeah, I live in The Hague. I was also like born there, so I've been basically living my whole life in The Hague. I have a bachelor's degree in social work. I graduated college 5 years ago with the Bachelor of Social Work, and I also worked as a social worker for 2 years after that. But 2 years ago I actually started my second bachelor, Korean studies, at Leiden University. Korea is something I was always like very passionate about, so I don't regret doing social work, not at all, but it's just I felt like I really want to do something with that, so that's why I basically just quit my job and applied for university to do a second bachelor's. I also went to Korea last year for 4 months for study abroad. I went to Sogang University, which was also very nice. Another thing about me is I love K-pop. I'm just like very open about that. I've been listening to K-pop for like 11 years. I have to be honest, like since last year I have been like listening less to K-pop and like just not really keeping up with like new releases or newer groups that are debuting, because honestly it's just getting a lot at this point. And yeah, I also made some K-pop content here on my channel and it's something I definitely want to continue to do. Yeah, I have a lot of goals and things I want to achieve in my life. Like I said, I'm 27. I'm turning 30 in less than 3 years, so I feel like I want to do many things before I turn 30. And yeah, besides from K-pop, I also really like to work out. 2022, when I was still working full-time as a social worker, I was very consistent with going to the gym. I went like to the gym 5 days a week every morning before I went to work, and I really loved it. But now I'm just really trying to find that passion again. I also really am into beauty. I love makeup, but I don't really wear a lot of makeup anymore as I used to do in my teenage years and in my early 20s, because that's when I was really into makeup and beauty. And like I even actually started making YouTube videos with like makeup tutorials, and I really want to be like a makeup YouTuber, but that's just something like I'm over it now, I guess. Yeah, like also my style of makeup has like changed and stuff, so yeah, it's just I really like a lot of stuff. That's why you see like a lot of stuff on my channel with like many different things. Like I basically make a combination of everything. Content wise, from November you can expect 2 videos in a week. I try to upload every Wednesday and Sunday, and that can be K-pop, lifestyle, beauty, anything really. And also definitely vlogs, because I am monthly vlogging, so the vlogs will definitely be there. It's just, for me, it's just, I really love creating. I love creating videos. I love creating content. But the thing is, like, I also want to make content that I'm actually proud of and like I'm happy looking at it. Like, I don't want to make content that's just like very half-assed, very rushed and stuff. Now comes a little bit of a life update. Yeah, like I said, I'm in my final year of university now, and I only have 2 classes this semester. Second semester I have to write my thesis, but I am planning to maybe do something which has to do with my background as a social worker. Speaking of social, I am actually quite a social person. My MBTI is ENFJ, but I definitely have my introvert moments as well. And also, like, when I meet new people for the first time, I'm also not really good at like going out there and like approach people to be friends with them, if that makes sense. Also, when I'm in a room with like completely new people I don't know, I tend to be like very quiet and like very observing. I'm also really like, you know, checking out the vibe, and if it feels good and stuff like that, then I can like be more talkative actually. Yeah, I am excited to graduate next year. It's just, I've considered dropping out many times, but that was also because of personal reasons. Like, there were moments where I feel like, oh, did I make the right choice? And also with mental health stuff, I was like, should I just quit and everything? But I'm actually glad that I did continue with that. But I'm still not really completely sure on what I want to do after graduation. Yeah, like I said, I'm in my healthy era, like my gym era for now. I hope I can like continue to do that, because yeah, I really feel like I'm just taking care of myself a lot more since I've been feeling a lot better mentally now compared to last year and the beginning of this year. I was literally going through it mentally. And now I'm gonna get on with the questions. So I asked on my Instagram if there were any questions you wanted me to answer about anything really, so I'm just gonna go through it. It wasn't a lot, but so that's good. So this video is also not gonna be way too long. So, your next trip plan. To be honest, I actually have not any trips planned yet, so I'll just see where life takes me actually. But for now, I think it's maybe good that I'm not traveling, because I'm broke as fuck. Any tips on being consistent in making content? It's about planning. Since 2 years ago, I've started actively, consistently like creating content, and the reason why I've kept up with it for so long is because I literally planned out when I was like, you know, uploading, when I was filming. It's all about planning out. Like, I really feel like if I don't write down in my planner when I'm gonna upload or when I'm gonna film, I'm basically never gonna do it. That's how I have become quite consistent in making my content, is because I'm planning. When are you gonna come back to Korea? I really, definitely next year. Like, the thing is, like, I actually did want to go to Korea in this winter, like for a few weeks. But the thing is, I think I'm gonna tell this now, because this is something that a lot of people were also like wondering, like, what exactly is going on. But a long story short, when I was in Korea the last summer, my company wrongfully fired me. I'm not gonna go into the details and stuff, but basically it just all got very messy, and they just basically like wrongfully kicked me out and handled it in a way that's not very legal. So once I was back in Korea, I actually had to get myself a lawyer to settle this like legally. We basically just came to an agreement, me and the company. But what I also want to mention is that from the 1st of November I will be starting a new job, which I'm also very excited about. That means that going to Korea this winter, it's not gonna work out, especially since I just started the new job. Any bad habits you have that your viewers don't know about? I don't know if I should be exposing myself here, but yeah, I do have some. Like, people who know me IRL know that, but yeah, I'm just not gonna share it, because also I have an example I have to set, but at the same time I also want to like not like lie about it, as a showing in a way like, yeah, I am an adult, I'm a real person, I do stuff. So, but yeah, let's say I do want to quit those habits as well, but yeah, I rather not share that on the internet right now. But yeah, the thing is, I'm also human. So, do you want to have kids one day? It's so funny, because when I was 19, I would always say like, oh, I want to get married and have kids at 24, 25. Well, look what happened. I'm 27 and I'm still here. So no kids, no man, like no partner, still living at home. Yeah, I thought it would be would be a nice question to answer, because what I've noticed that a lot of like young people nowadays, almost all of them say that they don't want kids, which I actually do understand, because now like we're a generation that is very like aware of like generation trauma and something like that. And even now these days it's even hard to like even find someone who wants to be serious with you and starts a family. People are also very more focused on career. Like it's even impossible to buy a house these days because it's just fucking expensive. I do get that why a lot of people say that they don't want kids, but me personally, I would love to have kids. If you would ask me how many, I would say maybe a maximum of 2, maybe 3, but I think I'm just gonna keep it at 2 for now. Gender doesn't matter to me, but sometimes I'm actually quite scared, like what if I cannot become a good parent to my kids. Like I do have quite a history with mental health, and the last thing I want to do is like, you know, contribute to that generation trauma and give it like to my next children. So that's something I'm also always like quite scared of sometimes. Since you have many friends, are you open for new friends as well? Definitely, actually. Like I do have to say that like my circle is quite big. Like I don't want to say I have a lot of friends, I don't want to brag, but I really feel like I do have quite a lot of friends I talk to on a daily, not so daily, weekly, monthly basis. Like it just depends. Some friends I speak to every single day and some of them like once a month. But yeah, I do have like many friends, and of course I would always be down to meet new people as well. I'm not like, oh, my circle is full, you cannot get in anymore. But yeah, I would love to meet new people as well. But it's not that I'm necessarily like, you know, out there trying to get like new friends. It's just whenever I talk to someone and the vibe just clicks, then I'm like, okay, like I can be friends with you. I think the nicest friendships I have with people is the ones that were so unexpected. Like I also made friends this year that I never would have thought like that I would end up becoming friends with them. So, but yeah, I am definitely open for new friends, but I'm also at the same time quite selective on who I let in my life, because I've also lost many friends in my life as well. Like even this year and last year I gained new friends, but I also lost friends, definitely. So, and like also because of certain events that happened in my life with certain people, like that's why I'm also a little bit selective on who I like let into my life. So I'm also like really observing in the sense like, hey, can I trust you to be my friend? But yeah, like I said, I am quite a social person, so I'm always definitely open to have new friends. This is a question I got like a lot in my life. So would you like to live in Korea permanently? I thought about this for a lot, and my answer was mostly always no, but it's a little bit of a yes and no. Like no as in I would love to like, you know, live in Korea for a longer term, like a few years, but like actually seeing myself permanently living there. The reason why I would sometimes say no is because sometimes I'm just like not sure if I'm like ready to settle down in Korea for good. Like it's just when I was living there for a longer term, like 2 times, like during my study abroad and last summer, I did have quite good experiences, but I'm like, what if I, you know, would settle down there forever and I would not like it? And also with the working culture there, I don't know if I could survive that. But at the same time, I'm a little bit like, yes, because what if I, for example, meet a Korean and I end up marrying a Korean? I would like definitely like consider living there like forever, because I have to. Unless my future partner actually wants to move to the Netherlands, I would also be down for that. For now, to answer this question, I cannot say 100% yes. Did you get any procedures done? No, I did not like have any surgery, but I have to be honest, I did do some Botox in the past. Like I do regularly get Botox like here, but that's purely against teeth clenching, so it is a sort of like a medical reason why I do Botox here, and it actually does help because I really do teeth clench a lot apparently, and I also don't want my teeth, you know, to look bad. Like I can put like something in, I don't know what's called in English, but like I can put something in against teeth clenching every night, but I just don't want to. So I rather just like, you know, get Botox and like, you know, let it like and like do its thing. Like I have to do it every 6 months. And when I was in Korea last year during my study abroad, I actually got lip fillers, and I think they are almost completely dissolved now. I think there's still a little bit left, but yeah. And I actually during my study abroad, I got lip fillers, but also like angle botox, so that sort of lifts the angles a little bit. And I actually got the angles redone last summer when I was in Korea. But for the rest, no, I didn't get any procedures done. I also don't see myself having any procedures. Like, I'm completely content with how I look. Like, I really feel like I don't want to change anything. But if you are someone who would like to change something, like, I'm not judging you. It's just personally, I don't feel like I have to. I'm actually pretty content with myself and how I look. I actually did want to do a little bit more lip filler last summer in Korea, but the clinic I was going to wasn't offering lip fillers anymore, so I just got the angles. But if I would do my lips again, yeah. For the rest, I don't have anything done, also not planning to do so yeah. Are you going to continue writing your fan fiction? Okay, so for those who don't know, I started writing a fan fiction on Wattpad this year, like at the beginning of this year. I only wrote 2 episodes so far, but since then I've actually completely stopped. And that is because life was just getting busy, so, and like, I also just didn't really have fun with writing anymore. I was also a little bit in the writer's block, so, and I also didn't want to force myself to write it if I didn't feel like it. Like, I have many phases on where I actually actively write, and then phase where I don't. I don't know if I'm going to continue with the fan fiction. Like, I had some ideas for episode 3, but I just never ended up publishing it. So maybe if people still want to see it, I can like, oh no, wait, what am I saying? I actually uploaded 4 episodes, not 2. Like, I uploaded 4. Like, if you guys want to see episode 5, because I was busy writing with episode 5, then I can maybe still upload it. For now, I'm not going to continue with writing it. I'm so sorry for those who were actually invested in the story, but yeah, maybe in the future, but for now, no. Okay, so someone actually asked 2 questions, but I just put them together in one. Have you ever been insecure about your appearance, and have you received hate comments online? Okay, so when I was a teenager, I was definitely insecure about like my appearance. It also had to do because I was actually bullied in like primary school, like the whole time of primary school, and also at least the first 4 years of high school. I was also like quite bullied. It was also something about my appearances, so that's why I also got very insecure about it. I do have to admit, I did like get quite a glow up. Yeah, I was also, because of that, very insecure. I think it also had to do with the fact, like in high school I had a friend and lots of guys would like be like, oh, she's so pretty and stuff, and like I was just always like, you know, next to her, like never being noticed, because guys would like instantly have crushes on her and stuff. Like, of course I was like happy for her and stuff, but it's just hearing every time like, oh, she is so pretty, and especially since she was like, you know, tall and skinny, it just definitely made me like very insecure on my appearances. But actually now, since I think since my 20s, I don't know what it is, but I just basically let that insecurity go. I just don't know how it ended up like disappearing, my insecurity from my appearance. It's just, I feel very good at myself. So unfortunately I can also not like give you guys any tips on how to feel confident like with yourself and like with your appearance, because I genuinely don't remember and don't know how I did that. But I just, even now, I'm just feeling very good about myself. I think it had to do because I was like, you know, taking care of myself when I was like, you know, 15, 16. I started discovering makeup and was like, you know, experimenting with that. And I think that's sort of, I'm not saying you should wear makeup to make yourself feel better, but it's just, I don't know, I do feel like it has contributed to that. But yeah, I definitely have my insecure moments, but for now I'm feeling pretty good about my face, my body, and just everything really. So, and the answer on have I received hate comments online, like I don't know if they mean like now, like under my YouTube videos or anything, like, but in the past I definitely, like, you know, like I said, I was bullied, and it also went far as in that people would like, you know, send me messages on social media as well with lots of like hurtful stuff. Like right now under my content, not really. Like, and even whenever I do get like a weird comment or like a negative comment, I just ignore it and delete it. Like, I'm like, who are you? Like, sometimes on TikTok I also get like weird comments, but I just end up deleting them because I'm like, I'm not gonna spend my time worrying about what someone who, wherever you are in the world, thinks about me. Like, why should I worry about that? And the final question I want to answer, and it's a question I actually received a lot and also answered during my study abroad Q&As. How did you experience living on your own in Korea? Like, so I lived on my own in Korea 2 times. So one this past summer for 7 weeks, and during my study abroad. I was actually living with 2 roommates at the time. Both experiences were actually quite good actually, but I do have to say I would prefer living completely on my own rather with the roommates. Like, nothing against the roommates, no shade of them. Like, I actually had pretty good roommates. Like, we didn't have any issues when it came to living together. We ended up having issues because of other stuff, but it didn't necessarily have to do with us living together. So, but yeah, I just also really feel like I prefer living on my own because I can basically just do whatever I want without having to pay attention about like other people. Like, since I was living by my own and not with my parents, I felt like, yeah, sort of quite a freedom as well. Like, I could do whatever I want. I do have to be honest that some moments it did get like quite lonely. So that's why I also just went out a lot when I was in Korea. Yeah, but I actually did experience as a very positive thing, like living on my own, because I also really needed a time away from my trusted environment. And yeah, it's just you get so confronted with yourself, like about many things, and it's actually, yeah, quite interesting really. So but yeah, overall I had a good experience with living alone in Korea, and it's something that living alone is something I rather always will do instead of living with roommates. Those were basically all the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you would like to see more videos like this where I would just, you know, talk, ramble, yap about anything really. Or if you guys just want to know more stuff about me, maybe I can do a part 2 on a Q&A if you guys want to get to know me a bit better. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and of course subscribe. I love you guys, and I see you next time in a new video. Bye bye.